I'd prefer if like that specific person and I like exchanged info and then like we're texting for a little bit and he's like, "Hey, can I call you? I like that."
You're
Okay.
not getting my number until we actually meet. You might not even know my name depending on the app.
Bruh, is it?
You can't be giving
know
out
you
secrets.
know.
They're gonna find you,
You
sis.
know.
Don't tell anybody. Don't say it.
That's what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Like, we out here, we working. I'm just
No.
Working.
Man.
Working?
Back up.
I'm gonna be out the camera.
All right. You said what?
Nothing.
Let's get going. All right, so we'll be talking about mixed signals, right? And so, Chris, the first question is going to be to you. What's the craziest mixed signals that you ever received?
Craziest mixed signal I ever received. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really get mixed signals. I don't really
okay.
I don't really get mixed signals.
He said clarity.
You try.
All right, sir.
No.
All of my signals are clear.
No, right, yeah.
Because you be missing them, right?
No,
That's
dude, absolutely. They go over my head. Yeah. I'm the one who misses signals. But it's so what it is for me is like if I get mixed signals, like okay, so you're not really texting back as much as I kind of want the conversation to be, good or engaging. I'm kind of like, oh, okay, cool, I'm out. Or like it's just like it's the smallest things for me. I'm really kind of like, oh, okay, got you. I'll see you later. But I don't really have crazy mixed signals. I just take all that is for what it is. I assume, oh, you don't want to talk to me, or this is kind of not what you want for real, or I don't have
the
time
assumptions.
Is it assumption?
Go ahead, Taj.
Because Alexa said the assumptions.
If you assume that because someone didn't text you back within like your specified time frame that they don't want to talk to you or they don't like care about you, that's an assumption. Yeah.
I mean, but okay, so I'm not talking like, oh, you didn't text me back within 2 minutes? Oh, we're out of here. No, I'm talking like, oh, okay.
24 hours.
No, 24. I'll even go like 3 days. I'm like, if within 3 days you haven't texted me, we're probably good. We're probably
yeah.
Or unless there's an emergency, tell me there's an emergency. Like, cool, after all that, fine. But I'm not really strict on that type thing.
So after on the third day morning, you'll be like, all right, this is not cool anymore.
Yeah. On the third day, he got up and got out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
He rose.
You got 3 days to keep me engaged. That's crazy.
I see. So then for the ladies, right? When you don't text back soon, is it a sign that you actually might not be interested in the person?
It depends.
Yes.
It depends on the situation.
Okay, break that down.
Okay, dang. But it's about like if I already know you and we're cool and we've met, probably I might not be interested. If it's an online dating situation, I'm sorry, you're not real to me. Until we met.
Very cool.
It's kind of.
Wait, are you saying?
Wow,
That's real.
The interest is just not really there as much. If I haven't,
When the person's online.
Yeah, I haven't met you yet.
So then, when you delay the response, are you guys trying to communicate that, hey, listen, I'm not interested, or just like because you really can't answer?
I have nothing to say.
I mean, what do you mean? I really am busy.
I have nothing to say.
No, but he asked a question. How are you? What do you mean you have nothing to say?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
That was the answer to the question.
Right.
That's different.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's different.
Right.
If it's like the conversation has like ended, like I'm not like I probably am so like busy with other things or other people that are actually more engaged or like I just nothing in that conversation kept me like hooked. So it's like I don't feel the need to like continue talking. I don't know.
The hook. What's a good hook?
Well, no, I was gonna say I'm not gonna lie. One of the homies was like, "Dang, Alexa never texts me back." I was just like,
Oh,
just kind of like, there you
Alexa.
go, like, yeah.
Wow.
Seriously?
Left on
That's what's
red.
up, bro.
hey,
Left
that's
on
hot.
red.
That's
Big
pretty
dog.
tough.
Yeah.
Well, now
I
he
typically
knows.
text back pretty fast, so unless like no, because it does happen, like rarely, but it does happen where like I am like thinking of the response, text back, I get distracted by something, and then I completely forget, and then I'll come back and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That does happen.
yeah.
I don't know
So
that that's
Mishak-
the situation Mishak was talking about. That didn't sound
Yeah,
like,
I feel like I need more
didn't sound like
context.
that type.
I need
Yeah,
to know the
Misha
It don't
context.
sound like that
What
type.
was his name?
Oh,
What
I
was his
get
name?
Oh, I gotta say,
Name drop, name drop, name drop, name drop.
Right now?
Name drop.
Hey, not the homie. Not
Put
the
him out,
homie.
put him out, put him out, call him out.
Oh god.
That's a
they were
trap,
like,
Mishak.
because they were like, I don't know, Alexa just doesn't seem like interested. She doesn't seem engaged, and I was like,
Yikes.
yeah, bro, like I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I don't know what to tell you.
To Alexa.
No, actually though.
Well, he tried. He should have just
Said
I'm
that.
about to say she didn't respond.
Wow, wow.
Sorry to that man. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I think that sometimes as women, well, even for you guys too, like we really are busy sometimes. Like I can't be texting you back and forth all day long. I'm at work. I have certain things to do. So for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not interested in you. Right now, for me, if it's like a pattern of behavior, like if I frequently take a long time to respond to you, then I'm probably
That's
not
true, yes.
interested.
Yes,
Right?
the
But if
pattern.
it's like,
The pattern.
yeah,
So-
pattern. If you notice that pattern.
So if it's every 3 days, then that's a party.
Every 3
What?
days.
3 days?
Yeah,
You
every
get
3
one
days.
3-day period.
Yeah, I'm
One
about to say you
3
finish
days.
one
You get one.
and
That's
2 texts in 1 week.
Every 3 days
Come
is
on,
crazy.
now.
wait, so
Hello, how are you?
I will
No
say,
thumbs
so
up.
there's a girl that was texting me, and I know she's not interested, but she do be taking a long time to text back. But when she texts, it's like paragraphs.
Oh,
It's like, so what is, does that?
interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds like she really might be busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
She's putting a lot of
It's
thought
like
into
a
it.
long, like it's like dang, like it's like
Or she
Yeah,
could have also been trying to.
Yeah, bro.
Because
Bro, next time
She
tell her
coulda-
to
she
email
coulda
you
more-
that, bro.
That too.
Right.
To email that.
Let it go, bro. Let it go.
Don't know what
Let
to
it go.
say.
Yes, that does happen a lot actually.
Wait, say that again?
Struggling.
Sometimes I just don't know what to say. So
So
Yeah.
you right.
Listen,
I gotta take some time.
I have a hard time
Then
understanding.
you figure it out. Yeah.
I have a hard time
Yeah, what are these guys
understanding.
saying? That you're just like,
can be
you
like
look at it and you're like,
It's
No.
questions like it could be a question I've never gotten before, and I'm like, oh, like I need to actually like think about that. Like I don't want to give a BS response. Like I want to give an actual like a thoughtful response. So I got to take some time.
But not
Yeah,
days.
sometimes I don't
like,
have the capacity to answer that question right now.
You get busy, and then or the capacity. I mean, there's so many.
Mishak was talking about days. No, no.
And the brother
Randy.
was
I need
suffering.
days to
The
process
brother
it.
is
He
suffering.
didn't know whether she was alive or not. She could have been dead. He didn't know.
Conjecture all this stuff. I'm
that's
Call
when,
the cop.
that's when the language connection comes into it. Because like if someone is just getting to know this person, and you don't want to mess things up, you're being very calculated, very intent on the words that you say. Now you might be like, okay, let me figure it out, and then you didn't figure it out the first day, and now you text me your homegirl like, what do I say to this? And some people might pass. I'm sorry, they might. But also another layer of that for me is that I do have ADHD, and I read text sometimes and I forget. I forget
To
the person
respond.
texted me.
For real.
Or sometimes I got the response and I won't hit send.
And then yes, I won't hit send, and I'm like, what the heck?
Nah, take your meds.
Nah.
Take your meds or I'm out.
I'm like,
Take
and
your
then I'm
meds or
like,
I'm out.
and then I'm like,
They
wow,
know
they haven't gotten back to me. That's crazy. I
You got
wonder if they don't
3
like me
days.
anymore.
3.
I don't know.
yeah, that's
Wow.
You know what that kind
I
of
will
sounds
say,
like?
what?
No, you go. I was gonna throw a little joke in there, but you can.
Oh, okay. I ruined it. Sorry.
He said the moment already passed.
Sorry. No, I was just saying I have had someone before say, "Hey, like this is something that I want to respond to and give that time to, but I'm just busy right now, or I'm at work, or I'm doing something, but I will respond to you when I'm able to." So they don't just leave me hanging, but they let me know, "Hey, I got your message. I'm thinking about it, and I will respond when I'm able to."
And that is the person I want to be, truly. Just sometimes it doesn't happen.
The gold standard.
No, if we have a good relationship already, then I'll say something like that. If it's new, I might be a little bit more apprehensive. But on the flip side of that, to be honest, if I'm really, really, really interested, you're on my mind all the time. So I'm gonna.
Ooh, rent free.
Exactly. So I guess that's right.
Rent free in Cali.
Your level.
Okay, so you. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
He was cute.
Okay, right.
He said, "I got nothing to say."
So what do you mean he's on your mind? What do you mean he's on your mind?
Even with that difficult response I'm trying to come up with, I'm gonna figure it out within the next half hour.
I will sit and that's all I'm
figure it out
for 30 minutes.
Oh, you literally just sit down and be like,
I mean, not quite, but I'm
ChatGTP.
Not really, but like, I do tend to ruminate a little bit. So yeah, the person's on my mind.
Yeah.
I agree.
So Chris pretty much brought up that, that's one of the mixed signals is like the texting thing. I want to see if maybe the ladies have like an example of what's a mixed signal that a guy provides.
I think it's whenever, for me, like someone's words and actions don't align, and then it causes confusion.
Yes.
Right? Like you're saying that you're interested in me, but you won't ask me out. Or, you're saying that you like me, and then, again, like, you're not really responding to my messages like that. Like, the words and actions, they just aren't aligning. And, yeah, it's just causing confusion. And for me, if I'm confused and I'm staying confused and it's a pattern, then I would take that as you're not interested. Personally.
So how long can you stay in that confusion?
I don't know. Years. How much do I like it?
Dang, that was crazy.
That's so sad.
That was crazy.
Some people do.
Yeah, I think
I have like an exact timeline.
It is. I think it depends on how much you like him as girls, but I think for me, a little bias is if he's cute. If he's not cute, then the waiting period will be short.
She said if he mid, he got 2 weeks.
Get out
of here. Get him out of here.
I need a little song.
I need a song?
That's real. A little song. Engaged.
Something to look at.
Every time she's like, should I just? And then she listen and she's like,
I can hold out.
Do you like me or not?
He asked them.
Now, do you think that it's... do you think that there...
Oh, wait.
Oh, go ahead, Taj. Go ahead.
Because there was actually a time when I was supposed to go on a second date with a guy, and I called him before, and I was like, do you actually want to do this? And he was like, actually, I'm not feeling. I'm like, cool, don't waste my time. And that was the end of that.
That's real.
Yeah, well,
that's how you
don't waste my time. But
yeah, we lost Eunice.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she.
Text her.
Yeah.
No. Someone get her back.
Oh no.
She hop up.
Yeah, she might hop back.
Water
We can continue. So was your question answered, Quentin? You asked a question.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna ask, like, cause y'all were saying y'all want to know, but like, is there such thing as like knowing too early? Like, if a guy lets you know too early that he like really likes you?
That's a good question.
No,
because I feel like that's a reason.
If you're like, wow, you're the love of my life, like, you're my wife. Like,
oh my god,
first meeting.
It's like just the energy is too much, and I'm like, give me some time to even like figure out my thoughts and like
Nah, man.
Yeah.
No.
That's why.
Absolutely
How to
not.
say?
There's a time that you can do it. Give it some time. Do not off the first. Oh man, I think we're meant for each other. Like no.
Oh,
Like give it some time.
that's
Run it
crazy.
back.
But you
Let her
be
know who
right.
you are. Like
Don't say
let her
that to
know
me.
who you are.
Even
Give
if
it
I
some
thought
time
you were cute, don't say that to me.
to, like,
Yeah.
know each other. I don't know.
See, but I feel like that's where like the confusion comes for like some guys, because it's like guys, they have to kind of balance like not giving too much too early and not looking like they aren't interested. You feel what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's somewhat of a balance. You know what I mean? Which is why it could be a reason why, the confusion may come for you guys for not necessarily knowing if the guy's into you, because he might not actually be like expressing exactly what he's feeling.
So what's your
Because he
timeline?
knows.
What
What's my
are
timeline?
y'all's timelines? Yeah, like how do you
Like for expressing like how I feel type thing?
Yeah, if you're interested, yeah. Like verbally.
Oh yeah.
It's a good question.
I mean, you gotta be ambiguous.
Hey, you just gotta vibe sometimes. You just gotta vibe.
No.
I'm about to say, I feel like off rip.
Vibe.
You gotta
To a certain
vibe.
extent.
Come on, Mishak. You know what it is.
What I
Now
say.
you. What are we? I'm like,
No.
shoot.
I
We
do
just
think you have
vibing.
to wait for
We
it.
are humans.
There's a difference between
We are alive. We are alive.
expressing your love, though. So
True.
it's
What
love.
do you say, Tess?
There's a difference between showing interest, expressing interest, and expressing love, or expressing like, "Oh, you are the
Yes.
person for me." You can be, you can be explicit in expressing like, "I really am interested in you," getting to know your one.
Whoa.
Yes.
But like,
That's it.
you don't think so?
The visceral reaction
I
is
am.
crazy.
I am really interested in you.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
interested
I'm interested in getting to know
in, getting to know you, seeing if there's anything.
Do guys really say that to y'all? Like, be honest.
Yes,
Sometimes.
yes.
Will it be working? Dang.
It
Yes.
Low
They
key.
gotta
No,
teach
because
me.
working is I don't know.
Low-key.
Working is it doesn't matter
Yeah,
if it's
it
working.
depends.
But what do you mean
know
it
my
doesn't
brain.
matter? That's the goal.
No,
for it
but
to
I'm
work.
saying like if someone doesn't express or say anything, like in my mind, like it could go either way. Like regardless of what you're showing, if you haven't said it to me, I don't know. I will act like I do not see. Okay.
Wow.
So as soon as
Helen
you've
Keller.
made it clear and said it, then I'm like, okay, in my mind, this person likes me. Now I'll proceed. Like decide what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I mean,
Then you start
I,
acting differently.
oh,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
by
don't
then
think you
you would
should-
have actually known enough to know that you actually want to pursue this person.
that's true.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I
mean-
don't think you should
No,
like
go-
express
go ahead.
interest for like the first 3 years. Like, I think that's like
First 3 years?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Be
like,
serious.
First 3 years?
timeline.
Serious?
That's enough.
The fact that she's still messing with you after 3 years, wow. I don't know what you got,
I
but
get
Hey.
it
something's
because
going
I
for you.
have to be friends
First
first.
3 years.
Wait,
No.
for 3 years?
3
Are you
years.
First
serious?
3 years, man. I don't know why you guys think like anything earlier
y'all-
than that works. Like, it doesn't
Yeah, I
work.
mean,
clearly.
y'all are in 4-year programs, so the first 3 years we lock in, and then that final year, the fourth
Exactly.
quarter.
Wait. I don't
That's
even know. I don't
That
even know
you're
if you'll
fourth quarter
commit to your. Hold on, like we don't even know if you'll commit to your program. I have to see if you'll commit and make it all the way through before I commit. Come on now. I don't know.
Wow.
It's keys to success. It's keys to success around here.
Hey,
I'm letting
Wow.
you know.
And,
Hey.
That makes relationship.
and we're letting y'all focus on your studies now.
Exactly.
Really
Wow,
lock
you're so
in.
thoughtful.
And that
You know
fourth
what?
year,
Exactly.
That's a
then we
thoughtful
can
man.
really, yeah.
You know,
We
that's
don't
really
want
what
everybody's
you're
in school.
told,
Look it
you know.
out.
Make
Not
sure
everyone's
y'all
in a program,
finish.
though. Then what?
Exactly.
Now that everyone's in a program,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Better
Some-
than
our
right
own
now.
program.
Yeah, we got our own program.
you feel me?
You enroll them in your program.
Yeah. Sign up. We got sign
Send
up.
application.
QR
Send
code.
applications in.
application requirements. I know y'all got requirements. We got requirements.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Curriculum.
there's some
Yeah, some-
education that needs to be had.
Yeah, some might be in a 2-year program, 1-year program.
You believe
Yeah,
the
let's
1 year?
shorten the
The 1
program.
year?
It can be 1-year program, 2-year program. I don't know about 6 months. 6 months might be
6 months.
too soon.
Yeah,
we-
that's too condensed.
See, but that's why the
Accelerated.
3 years. That's why the 3 years is perfect because we can see like your business trajectory after the 1 year.
Wow.
We really get to
Wow.
see whether you get a
You're
job
doing
or whether you're
projections?
successful. I don't.
It's
Come on,
crazy.
Projections, draft
Yeah.
projections.
I'm trying to tell you. We'll do charts.
Yeah.
We'll do pie charts. We'll do all the projections. Yeah, come on.
No, actually, I would like
Enroll.
to see someone do that.
Enroll.
That's an interesting
Enroll.
idea.
Enroll.
So wait,
Enroll in the
okay. Do
program.
you guys think that the success of a relationship depends on whether the couple stays together?
What the what? Sorry.
No, because
Wait, whether the couple stays together? So like if they
Yeah.
break up, then it's an unsuccessful relationship. Is that what you're saying?
It depends on your goal.
Yeah. That's a
I mean,
that's a
what
deep
should,
question.
I mean,
what should be the
people
goal
are
of the
together
relationship?
but miserable. So,
Facts.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
because what did
I
you?
mean-
Because you said like, is a successful relationship? Does that mean if they're together for a long time?
Does the success of a relationship depend on whether the couple stays together?
I wouldn't say that because it's like some people they aren't the most compatible. So it's like if you grow to a point where it's like you guys are bettering one another and you just find that you guys aren't compatible and take your separate ways. That doesn't mean it's unsuccessful because it's like at the end of the day you became a better person. It's just
Yeah.
you guys weren't compatible. You feel what I'm saying?
You learn.
So
you
not
grew, you got
necessarily.
something,
You
yeah.
know?
I agree.
In this day and age, I feel like, do you think we steer away from saying the words failure and unsuccessful? Because just like if a relationship ended, it's not a failure for sure, but it was unsuccessful. Like you guys came in there, you were interested, you're not together anymore, so it was unsuccessful for you guys to be together. As much as maybe you were unhappy, and again, you did learn, but I feel like at times we are like, no, it was not unsuccessful.
I see what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
But
I agree with
Eunice,
what you're saying.
You were kind of, you were saying
Yeah.
like, oh, we learned. Like we always learn from something.
So like,
But I think
Wait,
Yeah.
our
So remember that relationships don't all have the
But-
same goal. Suppose I
yeah,
need
but Eunice, would you
Yeah.
say?
yeah.
I was about to say,
Okay.
would you say the goal of all relationships is marriage?
That's what I'm saying. So
That's not
Some people don't want to be married.
That's the question.
Hey, hold on. Like, do we say the Lakers are successful if they don't win the championship and get the ring?
But their goal is to get the championship.
It's to get the
And the
ring.
ring.
I mean, like,
so then unsuccessful.
That's their personal goal. That's their goal.
That's the goal, yeah.
are you just y'all? So y'all just want to hang out? Like, what? I
Maybe.
mean, we could do that anyway. Like, we could just do one. Like, yeah, I mean, if you just want to vibe, that's cool. But like, success is really whether you get the
For years.
ring. Like, I don't know.
That's your personal.
That's just
Yeah, I mean,
that's the Lakers.
it does
That's me
depend
and
on
the
the goal
Lakers.
of the relationship because if
Yeah.
your goal is marriage and to stay together versus we know that we're casually dating, right? Our goal is to
Yeah.
keep each other company, then that's different. But if your goal going into a relationship is marriage or to stay together long term and it doesn't work out, then I personally wouldn't call that a successful relationship. Although we can get things or learn things from these experiences, I would just say it was a successful learning experience or life experience. But as far as a relationship, I wouldn't say that the relationship itself was a success.
Yeah.
Personally.
Agreed.
So kind of moving on, right? So going back to the topic of mixed signals, one that kind of popped into my mind was the whole playing hard to get type of thing. Like somebody may just ignore you in the hallways, not show they're interested at all, not even think you may not even think that they know you as a person. They recognize you as a person. And then you might just go to somebody else who knows that person and they say, oh, this person really likes you. Different things of that nature, right?
Shocked.
What would you say is the difference, or is there any telltale signs between playing hard to get and just genuinely being disinterested in somebody?
Well, we know women don't shoot their shots, so that's kind of. Like, how do we know
That's
y'all don't?
crazy.
Some women do. Some women do. Not me, but some women do.
Exactly. Okay. Do y'all be?
Not I.
We got
Not I.
we got white support. That's 25%.
I don't know. I feel like I've heard people say, "Don't play hard to get, be hard to get," in that you're filling your life with things like school, work, your friends, activities, personal goals you want to achieve. You're not sitting around twiddling your thumbs, hoping or waiting for someone to like come along, but you're not playing like you actually have things going on when you don't, So that versus being like disinterested, I feel like if you're playing hard to get, while in reality or not, I feel like that shows a level of disinterestedness. In my mind.
Or maybe maturity level too.
Yeah, like somebody told you that was the way to do it, and you're like, okay.
I think that people really treat dating as a game and come up with different strategies that they think are going to work on people to different levels of success. Someone might have told you like, oh, you have to play hard to get this person, and it might not work for you, and you might have fumbled that because you might have been actually interested. I feel like
Hey, yo, that's tough.
it happened. I personally don't like treating dating as a game. I like to be very direct with things, and because that's how I plan to continue. If I'm not going to start out, I'm not going to start out in a way that I don't plan to continue. I'm going to be very direct about it.
Okay, so then that's like the point of view of Taj, right? But then I want to hear from Alexa, Joanna, and also Eunice, right? How does hard to play looks like for you?
Can you repeat the question?
So how does hard to play look like for you?
What to get?
You say what?
How does
hard to get.
look
Hard to get.
Repeat the question.
Like her personally?
Yeah, personally.
Like, or how she sees it.
Like, are you guys do you guys play hard to get, or are you guys like more direct?
I don't play hard to get.
Oh, it's easy most times.
I'm not playing.
I'm not playing.
You don't play games around here?
No.
So within like 3 days, 2 days, boom. If you like him, you like him.
Nobody.
Wait.
You say you don't play hard to get, right?
Okay, but that does not equate that.
No, but
I
like
said before that she's actually hard to get.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
playing.
like-
Like, she actually.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
Yeah,
That
like,
these actually have
Quite
to.
busy in life. You have to actually put in the work.
Like you can't just tell me you think I'm pretty, take me to dinner, and then think that
And I'm like,
we're gonna lock in now. No,
Yeah.
like I need to see how your actions and words align. Like there are some things that we have to figure out. Do our core values align? Like these things are important. Like we're not just gonna lock in for
Exactly.
just to
Thank
say
you.
that we did.
They didn't do it?
Yeah.
Del Taco didn't do it?
No.
Not that long. Nah.
Taco didn't do
We gotta
it.
build this foundation.
saying,
It
like-
takes time to build a solid foundation.
Break by
I
break.
spent $30.
Okay.
Del Taco.
Hey, that's $30 you ain't gonna get back.
I'm saying, like, where's the return?
What will you do?
Don't forget the gas, man.
Right. Damn, the car to get a car wash. Come on, man. We talked about this last week.
Okay.
So what's part of that foundation? What's part of that foundation?
I mean, quality time, again, like figuring out what your core values are, seeing if those things align, talking about your boundaries in a relationship, do those things align? So, there are a lot
The
of
goals
things that
of the
go into
relationship.
that. Goals, yes.
Yes.
So
That's very
and
important from the beginning.
Then y'all would say like off rip, y'all are having like the deep conversations. Like first date, you're like, okay, like what do you want?
What do you have going on here?
What I'm about to say, where do you see
Not
marriage?
necessarily first date.
First
It's a bit
date.
intense. For me.
It depends on how deep. Like, how deep are we going? Like, yeah, I might ask, are you looking for a serious relationship or not? Because if you're not, then we're wasting time here. But I don't know if someone else considers that, like, is that, oh, that's that's too deep of a question. Like,
That's
again,
true.
I'm not here to play games, so there are gonna be some initial things that I want to know, but I'm not gonna like dive in first date.
No, for sure.
I feel like even for me with that question, like I have to. That's so tough because I feel like I have to determine if I am even interested enough in this person to continue on. So I feel like asking that question, in their minds, they'd be like, oh, they're interested and they want to see where I am. And that gives off, like, I don't know that I want to give that off on the first date. So seeing if we're even, like, able to have conversations, if we can have fun together, seeing if there's even a vibe and that chemistry. And then once I've determined, like, oh, okay, like, I might be interested in continuing this, then it's like, let's actually talk about what the future looks like.
Have you guys already like fake laugh on a date?
Wow.
Like, was it funny, but you're like,
Dang, they be straight facing people.
I'm just trying to get through the hour.
No, man, that wasn't funny.
wait, say that again, son?
I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm
no,
gonna get through the hour.
no.
No.
He said, "You're not funny. Good night."
I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here.
All right.
We're done.
That is so sad.
Wait,
Wait,
ladies,
ditto.
wait, do y'all actually be making like dudes laugh on dates? Like, do dudes
Of
be
course,
cracking up?
I'm funny.
Instead of-
Yes.
I mean, I'm just asking.
I mean, it
Stop.
depends. Does he have a sense of humor? That's the question. Does he have a sense of
You're
humor?
right.
Because
He
if he
might
does,
not.
then yeah, he should be
No.
laughing.
Yes.
No, man.
Like, I mean, like laughing, because it would
I
be
mean, look at all
nice.
y'all laughing. Come on.
Who's laughing?
You're laughing now.
Ain't nobody laughing.
Nothing's
Yeah,
funny.
who's laughing?
Who's
Nothing
laughing?
funny. Mm-hmm.
This is serious. Look at me, Shaq, right now.
I've been
Look at me,
laughing.
Shaq, right now. No laugh.
He's trying hard not to laugh.
None.
Nah, but when a woman
I know.
makes me laugh on a date, I'm like, I gotta marry her. That's what I be thinking. Right. Like immediately,
Maybe we
like,
should.
Hey,
No, that's
I'm
real.
laughing.
No, that's
Good
real.
time.
Put a ring on
That's
it. Put a
real.
ring on it. Put a ring on it.
Right then and there.
Put a ring on
Right
it.
then and there.
You a comedian.
So,
Not you,
That's actually
not you
wild.
making
You
me
feel
laugh.
me?
Crazy.
Okay, so, I mean, this is something that we kind of talked about in one of the prior episodes as well, like the physical
Wow.
signals, right? So, like, if we talked about whether or not like it should be good for like a guy to ask, "Can I kiss you?" Which, you know, I have my own thoughts about that. But can I kiss you, or like actually like seeing the nonverbal signals that the girl may be giving to potentially see whether or not to go in for such a thing. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I feel like we should hear from Chris and Eunice.
All right, Eunice, if you want to go first.
For sure.
Ladies
You don't wanna
first. You know.
You sure you don't want to go?
Ladies first.
Yeah.
You know.
What a gentleman.
You know? Come on.
Yeah.
Then he used that card.
So I think with permission, first of all, in my past, I would say the first date, there's no kiss for sure. Probably second or third after we've established some relationship, and I'm also assuming that before that first date we've hung out within a group setting as well. Is how I do it. So I've already been a little more comfortable with him, and I am good at reading body language. So I think if I give him like a signal of, okay, I want to go in for the kiss, then I'm sure more than likely he's known when to do it. I've not had a guy ask me if they can kiss me or not, but I think it would be really cute. I think it'll be really
Yes, thank
really
you.
respectful.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah,
hey, it'll be beautiful. I think it'll be beautiful.
Yes.
So Eunice, you say you're good at reading body language, right? Do you offer classes?
Masterclass.
For those listening, sign up to that class.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Put her on a business. Put her on business.
You're gonna drop
Yes,
the link,
yeah.
sign up to Eunice classes.
Right. Link down below. Link down below. Link down below. Link in the
But
description.
wait. But what are some signals that you pick up from guys that they want to kiss you?
What are signals that they give me that they want to kiss me?
Yes. Yeah.
The stairs.
I think. Wow. I mean, the stairs could be, but let's say typically doesn't happen in like when we're eating. It would be when they're dropping me off at the house. I don't know if you guys have watched the movie Hitch.
Yep.
Like Will Smith,
I knew you were gonna say that. Yes.
Will Smith kind of goes about like what to do with, I don't remember the guy's name, but there's this scene where he talks about like the dangling of the keys, where the girl will be like not opening the door yet, kind of just waiting. Da-da-da-da. I've not done that. However, there are lingering moves that we make, saying that, hey, I kind of don't want this time to end. But if I open the door right away, then I think the date is over.
It's over.
It's right.
Yeah.
No, she just wanted to get inside. That's it.
She's running.
Yeah. So
So she opened the door before he even hits park. The car's still rolling.
Get me out of here.
Oh no.
yeah. I think that's a good tip. Yeah.
Alexa,
What about you? Sorry. Let me you off.
Wow.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say Alexa requested Chris's answer as well.
So the question was, when do we feel comfortable with the kiss? The first kiss, or
I low-key don't even remember the question.
okay, so I guess I'll answer.
How can you tell the non-verbal cues, basically?
Yes.
You just kind of like, I don't know. I think you just kind of know. You just kind of know, like, I don't know. I feel like I don't do it until there's rapport between the two of us. So there's probably already there's been some hand holding, or there's been some other stuff. So that's probably about year 4. But right in that time,
Sick.
then we'll be able to.
Is that the graduation gift?
We can hold hands after you graduate, not before then.
Oof.
Not before then.
Goodness. This is a rigorous program.
Yeah, it's
But
not
yeah,
for
I
the
feel like
weak,
we've
for sure.
established.
At all.
I feel like we've established some rapport, so I kind of know what is normal and what isn't normal for our interactions, and then once I feel that we've gotten to that point, then you kind of know. You just kind of know.
Nothing specific like the she's like hitting you on the arm. She's like the lean in, like nothing.
No,
Come on.
that's, I mean, it's year 4, so like you kind of know. You kind of know. You just kind of know. Yeah.
Well, that's real. Well.
Quick question: do you guys feel like it's a safe bet to ask, or do you feel like that would or could ruin the moment?
I feel like that would ruin the moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vijay.
No, we have different perspectives, but I don't think it ever ruins the moment. I don't know. At least for me. Oh, this is stuff I've read in articles. I haven't kissed a girl, so I'm still waiting on that moment.
Oh
Yeah. This is just like from like
Yeah, Misha, tell him. Tell him, Misha.
Did you lie?
Tell him.
What I've heard and read, like
Right.
What you studied.
Not experience.
Yeah, what I studied, like
What he studied.
You know, the 4-year program.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 years. It's 4 years.
There's things you can do before you kiss her. Like, I mean, we go back to ergonomics, right? Like, if you're at the door and it's a long hug. There's like other things you could do before you straight up like, because dudes be it's
Do you, like, look
dudes
at
be
the
violating. Oh yeah, we don't gotta talk about that.
Come on.
But it's like, cause I feel like some dudes be violating and they like they lunge for the kiss.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm like, bro, like
Hey, the lunge is crazy.
The
lunge is
it's like you could have done like other things beforehand, like
And he's in year 2, like.
Yeah.
It's too
Like,
early.
you didn't have to jump to that, right? So.
I feel that. So I think we.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I don't think it's ever a bad idea to ask for consent. I think consent is hot.
It's safe, for sure. It's safe.
That might open some other doors for you
Always
too.
safe.
What do you?
All right.
What? What?
Wait, what?
He's on that note.
Wait, what door is it?
Gotta try
Trying
and
to
figure it out.
get
The door to her
trying
house.
to get
The
door to her house.
Am I supposed to be on this podcast? Hold on.
Let her in like the gentleman you are. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, what type of
What
podcast
doors
is
it
this?
open?
They gotta wait and see.
What type of podcast? What did y'all invite me to? What did y'all invite me to?
Wait, is this
What did y'all invite me to?
I think this is the dose of the last question because it's been 40 minutes.
The doors of
So
the
my
church.
last question. Come again?
Yes, the doors of the church.
Doors of the church. Amen.
Church.
Amen.
Listen, I don't.
Yeah. So the last question would be, how do you guys respond to mixed signals? How do you respond to that? Like you say,
I be
getting that.
loving the mixed signals, man. The thing, like, actually, I think the best relationship.
Sir.
Oh no.
I think the best relationship is actually a situationship, right? Where you don't know what's going on,
Take this.
and it's like,
Do not take him
you're
seriously,
just,
please.
yeah, you're just
Just
confused.
vibing. Just
If you're
vibing.
listening,
Yeah, you're
I
just
bet.
vibing.
Just vibing.
She's telling you all these things, like she's like pouring her heart to you, and you're just confused. You're like, 1 week you like you, 1 week you don't, you know, because it's a little toxic. Keeps things interesting. So
Yeah,
no.
Yes, please.
Mm.
Please.
Yeah,
No.
we want peace. We
No.
want peace, bro. We want peace.
I'm glad
Who
you
wants
understood
peace?
it that way.
I want peace, bro.
I want
100%.
problems.
yeah, at our age, we need peace.
Problems.
I want problems.
Not problems. Only.
Only.
But when
If
you
you're
but when
bringing
you're
me peace,
young,
stay
you
away.
like the the toxic, the toxic woman.
And then you get
But-
older.
And then get older, you're like,
mature love.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
When you put away
I
childish
think I should.
things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I need to start a family. Like let me be serious. So
No.
yeah.
Mm.
Mercy.
But Sam,
No
to
problem.
answer your question, I think for me, I would either ask them directly, like try to take the direct approach and just try to figure it out that way, or I'm gonna take that as you're not interested. And like
Yeah,
remove
we're gonna have a
myself.
conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What question do you ask him? Like, what do you say?
We've been hanging out.
Mm.
Where do you see this going? Like,
Mm.
yeah.
I like it. Quick, simple, to the point.
Exactly.
Where this going?
Wait, Alexa, you
Where
said
do
we've been what?
We've been hanging out.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh no,
We've been vibing.
So
We've
that's
been
why we just gotta hang
vibing.
out.
Come
man.
on, like,
We've been
what's
hanging
happening?
Oh
out.
gosh.
What's
Or I
going
could say we've
on?
been going on dates.
Oh, whoa. We were just vibing.
Goodness.
We were just vibing. What?
So annoying.
Days.
Yeah, just cause I paid
so
for
annoying.
you.
We were
Have
hanging.
a part conversation, ask about your family. That don't mean nothing.
That
We just
means
been-
nothing. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now I know
Erase
everything
that from
about
the
your
record.
life, but I know everything there is. I know your schedule, your life, all that. What does that mean to me
Dang.
though? Like, come
And that
on.
is just vibing?
No, we're just vibing.
Not just
We're
vibing. You're a stalker.
Whoa. We engaged in this together. Hold on. Pause.
It was consensual.
It was consensual.
You know my schedule too.
Right. We're stalkers together.
All right, well,
Stalking is kind of
Neutral stalking.
well, so what I'm getting is that you guys are just straightforward, right? And then just ask where's this
Yes.
going, why do you say it? And what if you say this is going nowhere? I mean, or just like, I don't know.
Then I'm out.
Wow.
That.
Wow, just like that. Heart rate.
What else can you do?
You never came back though.
You don't even try?
Right, like, give him
He
a
said it's
chance.
going nowhere. Like he told me that definitively.
Why are you
I'm not in
He
the
didn't
business of trying
mean
to
that
change
though.
your
He
mind.
didn't mean that. He didn't mean
never-
that.
You never begged for it a little bit? Like, please.
Bag?
Ooh.
Like hands and knees bag?
Whoa,
No, I'm
no,
just
no,
saying
no,
like,
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying like, oh, but I really like you. If we have a
Yeah.
good vibe, you
I
never
I
like
like
do
you,
a
but this is
little-
going nowhere.
No.
But he
What?
didn't
They
mean
say that straight
He
up?
didn't mean
No.
that.
That's
He just wanted you to
crazy.
chase it. He just wanted you to show him that you liked him. That's all. Like,
Ooh,
you
clutching
never
my
meant
pearls.
that. You never meant that. Come on. Show a little grace.
Nah. Like if he was giving some like if you asked a direct question and he was giving some kind of like answer that wasn't straightforward, I feel like then you're like talking about it. But if he's like, this is going nowhere, like you have told me how things are and I'm not gonna try to fight that. Like I can move on.
But I want to point out the fact that the men in this conversation are acting like they have never found themselves on this side of the coin. So
on what side? I'm gonna lock in.
I want to hear about what are putting y'all on.
Yeah, Mishak.
Wait, on what side?
Wait,
Because you do be waiting for that question.
Ask me the question.
Yeah,
what
so what do you
get
say?
mixed signals from someone?
What point are we speaking of?
Oh, when I actually get mixed signals?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
being
you're trying to figure it
serious?
out.
Yeah, so I think I have like a deadline, and then I think like at a certain point I'm just like, yeah, we're just gonna stop hanging out if like this doesn't go anywhere. So.
But do you communicate that, or is that in your brain?
No. I
Just
tell her, yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
To make a decision, but then after that, then it's just like gotta move on.
So
I gotta go my own way.
Misha, do you just tell her like, okay, this is it, or you just gradually stop talking?
So this is actually something that so sometimes you have to be direct with the woman and be like, okay, like how that you're getting mixed signals, and actually honest in my experience, sometimes women will actually fight it, right? Because they'll be like, no, but like I love like the FaceTime, I love the hanging out, all this stuff, but I'm like, and then I'm like, but it's not going anywhere, so I should end it. And then like I've gotten like, oh, you're selfish, or like I really need you right now. Yada.
What they need is
why y'all surprised?
Really need you.
People
It's
been
crazy.
fighting for Mishak. Why y'all surprised?
It's mixed.
Come on now.
It's mixed signals. But they don't really want me. You know what I'm saying? But they
how
just
do
like.
you address it? Like, what question do you ask to them during that conversation?
What question do I ask?
Or what do you say? Do you say like a statement, or do you?
It's like a statement. It's like about like do you almost like do you see us being in a relationship, and it's like how you said how like it's vague, and I'm saying like okay, cool, so I think we should stop communicating as much, right? And then like when they hear that, then that's where like they're kind of begging like, oh, like, but we could work, we could do this, we could do that, but I'm like, oh well, if it's not gonna go anywhere, then we should just stop like where we're at, because someone will want.
Do you guys ever do that on purpose, like to like get that reaction?
What do you mean do what on purpose?
Like asking, and then like if they do give that reaction, like, oh, but I really like you. You're like, but no, I really don't see it going anywhere. Like, I don't think we can do it. Like because I feel like sometimes people do that. Like they don't really want to end things, but they want to get that rise out of someone else.
They don't really want to end like what, like end.
Like you don't want to. They want to continue talking to that person.
Wait, sorry.
Maybe, yeah, but it's like a very indirect way to get it.
Wait, sorry. Say it again. Like say it again. Sorry.
Like sometimes, like during those conversations, if they notice that the other person is fighting like what you're asking or what you're saying about the nature of the relationship, then that kind of might give them a little validation, and they might act like they actually really want to end things. But now that they've gotten like that kind of response, they're like, okay, they give in, kind of like at the end, like, oh, okay, I guess we can continue trying.
I mean,
so they were setting up business.
I mean, from my perspective, I mean, that's like maybe that works when I don't know, 20, but it's like when you see that like again and again, you're like, like she just kind of, because women be talking too. I mean, women be saying the sweet nothings as well, like, so it's like I think I can tell now that like when a woman doesn't actually want like a committed relationship, but they just want to vibe and hang out, and like have like the text and the calls and all that stuff. So
so you're not gonna allow them to change your mind.
But they're not really changing their mind, like, because you gotta think of it as like,
no, to change your mind, because you're the one standing on business.
Change my mind of like, no, because I've already seen what I needed to see though.
Okay.
because it's like, I mean, I'm not talking like after like a month. I'm talking like it's been a while. Like I'm kind of getting tired of this. Like other women are,
Trying to get
or knocking.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm trying to slide to something else, but like
Yeah.
it's not really working itself. So
Bros
I feel
in
that, okay.
demand.
yeah.
The high demand for Misha.
Love it.
So yeah.
Well, appreciate this conversation we were able to have. Hopefully, listeners, you guys were able to get something from this. If you guys haven't already, it is 50 minutes into the video. Like the video. And